Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed on this show by the hosts do not necessarily state or reflect of those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect of the hosts and of the channel.
Baningi abantu vele abacabanga ukuthi iDurban banzi Miami, but it's not possible. Why?
Bro.
And another thing, it's not even safe. Dude, you can't bring tourists to South Beach.
No, you can't.
There was a family that they got their kids kidnapped from school.
Yes.
And then the drugs were lost, and then the kids that were kidnapped and they got back. Yeah. I'm not saying they are related, but suspicious.
It all happened in like 2 weeks.
Within the same level,
they athatha ama-drugs, athatha izingane, kabuya ama-drugs abuya.
Finish. Durban is a den for drug dealers.
It is.
It's a den for drug dealers. In Dashla, it's like a grandpa. It's shower live and jive and everything. Ooh.
In the club scene, what happens is whenever they're looking for bottle girls, whenever they're looking for waitresses,
sure,
they're looking for young girls. Abangazibuthi. No experience.
Naive.
Yes.
Doesn't know the world, how they
operate.
They tell you, you need to okay.
They were close to nothing, bro.
Even worse, they tell you, Uguti, if a certain guy touches you, like, don't say no. And yabona the biggest pimps available, and pimpa nabo. Hence why I want to line. I've tried cheating, but I always go back to my girl. I'm like, hey, I never.
Oh wow!
What kind of sex needs 50K? Down and
you know there's Diddy around, so everything that happens is crazy.
Oh wow! When there's Diddy.
Hi guys, this is Jabs. Right now you are watching the podcast about nothing presented to you by Bafana. Subscribe, like, and share the link.
And the other thing is that when you're in a place where there's people who you're doing better than them, there's always gonna be that on. Oh, look, how come he has this? You know,
it happens automatically.
Yeah, and come on, insecurities with
Because yabona for instance elokishini abantu abaphumelele you can count them but emhlanga you can't.
Hey, you can't
because everyone is living
same caliber sisonke
abantu umuntu akawazi nomakhelwane ukuthi uba.
And as much as we want to preserve indaba yaselokishini esikhulu elokishini is like it's not sustainable as umuntu onemali because abantu
the crime is too much.
Yeah, abantu bahambe bakubukele ngelinye iSolomona and then gcine kwenzeka into ezi wrong. Ngisho that I wish we could turn ilokish into some form of an estate, but trust me, it's not gonna happen.
No, just move to an estate.
Yeah,
100%.
Don't force it. Same thing like in the rural areas,
Yeah.
Right now it's about they're building tar roads.
Yeah,
it's no more the rural.
Yeah, it's no more.
You go to the river, it's no longer like that. They have transformed to a better place.
Sure.
But if when you have enough finance, move out. Go.
As much as like we would want to, as much as we would like to still go back to Makai, whatever. In fact, okay, when you Range Rover, will you drive it in the?
In the rural, it's okay. If any Range Rover, it's off road. It can be off road.
No,
so it's okay.
Okay, let's say it's a Porsche.
The Porsche, Mac.
I don't know. No matter umuntu who's trying to still remain humble in the same sense. He's made it. Who wants to remain humble? With no gang bashi.
But it's
we're
not
hustling
working
together. Blah blah.
It's not working for you.
You know, your humbleness can be your downfall as well.
Yeah.
That's the best ungaba nemali vethu wena ubona abantu makhelwane bakho uthina you want to help them.
Yeah.
And then you help them. Next thing they speak you ungazi umuntu uzenza umuntu ongcono.
Dude, I saw a post whereby this guy wathola imali ya RAF or something
Yeah.
wayisebenzisa like I don't know like amanzi yabo for the whole community.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day you saw the post. Exactly.
What's the like RAF?
What's the yonke? When's amanzi for the whole community?
It failed, right? It didn't pull through.
It didn't fail. It's still but people around the area.
Bazomsiza
ngani?
That's the thing. Your goodness of it, or like your goodness of your heart, can go a long way. Yeah. If you are pouring to people that doesn't want to receive what you're pouring onto them, they will always spill it back on your face.
100% consider.
Anyway, guys, this is podcast about nothing.
Where we talk about everything and anything.
So don't be triggered by anything.
Let's go.
We have a very, very exciting guest. I don't know if it's some
Very
Bizango Nango or some Bizango Tabis or whatever name.
Oh shit,
feels
ukuthi
kind of-
wena ufuna
But anyway.
ufuna liphi igama?
That's why it's Gruvan.
About-
Just Gruvan so dumb, I guess.
Hayi nisazozwa nini. Kathulo.
Basic Mutabiso,
Sure.
aka NANGU,
Yeah.
Yes.
social media influencer,
Yeah.
club host,
Yeah.
club promoter,
Yes.
and engineer.
Let's drink to that one.
Abona, yeah, so the toast.
Lalela.
Abona, number one. Abona, balance everything. It's aligned. Bro, how
That's
do you
life
do?
it's supposed
How
to
do you
be.
wear so many capes as a one person?
So many?
Capes, like
Oh.
caps,
Yeah.
like
Oh.
club host,
Able.
promoter.
No,
But I feel like they're all demanding.
I
ne?
feel
Yeah.
like when Zale,
Yeah.
ukwits, ungene kwenye, ukwits, ungene
Yeah.
kwenye, ukwits,
Yeah.
ungene kwenye. But the thing is, yabona into engifocusisa kakhulu esikoleni, i-lockdown. There was no jobs for promoters, there was no job for anyone.
For anything.
Yeah.
So you were like, you know what?
Or like, hey, ubuye ingqondo-ke manje uthi indoda.
Spoiling my thing.
Inazinto.
Initially, that's what you want.
Yeah.
You were doing.
That's why
Push a
I
lot.
came to Durban from the first place.
Yeah.
Where you from? Margate.
Yeah, lalela sisonke.
Senses.
The insane thing. Oh, but the senses. Guys, bonga uzosho ukuthi ene E3 noma
Okay. Sis-lobes.
oh bona shinde yabotshwala.
Sengolweni.
You're on a hotspot.
Yeah, the
baby.
hotspot. Obviously,
Yeah.
abantu like take away when this sifike shift
Senses.
senses. And like
Ayazi cake, bazi senses.
guys, senses guys maybe ngithi ayihambani. I see this place every other time.
Yeah,
like, go
shame.
on.
For somebody
Yeah,
who
it
doesn't
depends.
know.
It depends in life when you see beautiful places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to get.
So Javet, when I like umuntu Javet olaziyo, you've been in Durban for how long now?
Yo, for the longest time. Yo, for the longest time. I think more than 15 years.
Sure. So you
After
know,
matric, I was here.
yeah, to school and then you did
School
you
and
did
then,
other things
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I get other things.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
But I
nice.
was trying to get like extra income because NSFAS wasn't working.
Yeah.
I
I don't know why I was
NSFAS though, because
guys and then Fuka Mama needs international abazan when it's fast and then Funit to
Hayi bo njalo.
How many people have dead parents on NS first? I wanna
okay,
bet, let me
that's
tell you, a lot of us, not me, Uncle Tolaga me.
Disclosure.
A lot of people have dead parents according to NS first records.
Yeah.
Makulu so gogo, umalume, auntie, whatever.
yes. But I
A
feel
lot.
like,
Yeah.
because I feel like as a black person, it's like when unama demands wako oti, this government owes me. Amanzi abafuna ukukhokhela.
Yeah.
Ugesi abafuna ukukhokhela.
Yeah.
University
Nothing.
umzali ushonile. Yabo, so it's just part of the plan. It's just
Yeah,
part
because
of because uba umuntu omnyama.
they
I believe this
say,
government like really does owe you.
because I think NS5 says you're not poor enough to qualify, you're not rich enough to go take yourself to school. So you don't where you're in the middle.
Where do you stand? Yeah.
Yeah, but like you're not poor, so you must prove that you are poor. But when you show that you are poor, but you're not poor.
Not,
enough.
not full enough,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then bar reject.
Must reject.
True.
So you must lie that your parents died.
And here you are now. You are a qualified
This is
engineer.
so much.
But you pay back. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
you paid back.
Yeah, you paid back.
Exactly.
You paid back, but the installments are very.
You're not very comfortable. Yeah.
And what made you go to Durban? Why not Katagi Goli? Because for clubs, you know that.
I feel like, listen, when I first came to Durban, the first offer that I got as a UKZN,
Yeah.
Sure.
so I just went to UKZN, except for the same time, so I was like, I'm not going anywhere. This is my place. And another thing is that I didn't know anyone at Joe's.
Oh,
So I couldn't just go to
Yeah.
a Joburg.
Sure.
And it's
Also,
easier this side, yeah.
It's easier this side.
Yeah.
One taxi and you pay one
One
hour. I came the
taxi.
same day. I came back the same day. Some people
Yeah.
like Bafika Lana for 2-3 days, Balale Mnyango and everything. I mean, I didn't do that. Same day, same time I went back. I was like, hey, show the Malay registration. It's this amount. Pay it. And then you're given a very short time to pay it.
So how did you now like try? How did you get How did you get into the Durban club scene or the
Yeah.
partying scene?
That's good, Zagalan.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. we are the last generation to experience a life with no internet and internet.
Yes. Yeah.
Literally, I'm a 2K, they don't know nothing.
Yeah.
They know
So I was
internet.
very anxious, mina, nge internet. So ngaba anxious ngangena ko Twitter, ngangena ko Facebook. Yabo Twitter build bengena nabo the system.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know all of them. Nami ngangena. So there's this guy to Rocker. He was promoting some events.
The DJ.
Rocker influencer.
Oh, okay.
He's not a DJ. Rocker Durban. So Rocker was busy promoting this event. I'm DM ngati mina on Twitter. I was like, I can do better than this. I can sell you tickets because I have more followers than you. You
Yeah.
understand?
Sure.
So he saw me. I was like, okay, now potential. He gave me flyers and everything.
Sure.
Okay, sharp. I'm going to it was gonna work, but like, yabona Utura works based on it's topic
At the
You
time, yeah.
understand? So if there's like maybe 20 people talking about it, come on, it will never trend. So
Yeah.
now I'm giggly teaching man, so like literally there's no retweets, there's no reply, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Yabo? Okay, sharp. We again, it's a rocker, my tickets are having and everything. Yabo? That's okay, no, come to the club and just experience, yabo, we vibe. I'll give you a bottle, yabo? Invite girls, invite whatever.
Sure.
Spenders, who's about right, let's go there. Oh, okay, sharp. Figure Friday night, rocker, the club in yabo? So that's how Kalala Pokemon.
Yeah.
The next weekend, okay, the next week, Ngatola offer your cocktail again man to post.
Okay.
Nice.
So last time I didn't get a
When
chance.
was this?
You it was 20.
A long time ago. Yo.
That is like before the
I was
paid
always,
promotions
I was
and everything,
always
yeah.
on the phone, dude. Okay, the first guy who was paid to post, who took the pen. He was literally the first guy. It was interview 2000 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, way before us.
Sure.
So in Avelum Tale came in. So okay, kuba njalo. Then I was paid to promote. But then Veli Manela Pingan.
Yeah.
I thought it doesn't make sense. It's money for you to go to the
Ni-
club
ni
and come
go
back.
then.
I can pose.
Back then.
So probably back then, I was still like maybe.
But it was
woman.
good back then.
It was
Big balance, in a way.
But
No?
it's,
Remember back then there was taxis, there was no Taxify and Ubers. So from one place to another, it cost you like double the price of Uber.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So literally you go to the club and look at people drinking. Yeah, and just enjoy your fun. You know, it's
yeah,
something. Everyone
Uphethe
looking at you.
ngathi bekumnandi,
Oh,
Hey,
lapho.
lapho wena. All you want is your bed, son.
yeah.
So it was literally something like that. And then obviously about the time iminyaka ihamba, you are able to raise among your points of you know we should do something like this. Now motola campaign, you include your people,
Sure.
and everything. So that's how you literally get paid. But if you want money,
Yeah.
when ubambi campaign.
Yeah.
Because for instance, if I'm given a chance to promote this place, 15K. Mina ngafika kunina ngithi budget 5K.
Oh.
And hide at 10.
Hide at 10, yeah. And then you're gonna squeeze
And
people.
then you
in.
split on 5 nin. Somebody will split on about somebody will get 1,000 each.
Yeah. It's
for
about
10.
5 and it's
But nobody knows.
Yeah.
because the work is not
Your
just done.
students like you want money. You can't cool,
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Exactly.
That's
So
how-
That's how they do it, man.
yeah.
And that's why I feel like Durban is now club based mostly. They don't no longer do like the outdoorsy events a lot as other
Not
places like
really.
KZN. I think what Durban is mostly prominent in,
Back then.
It's entertainment.
it's
Yes.
club entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not like where you give like you have like People's Park filled every other
Yeah,
month and everything.
yeah.
Like we have to wait for like 2 months.
I
Yeah.
feel like Durban has more resources and structures, infrastructure more than any other time.
Do you think they utilized as much?
Yabo? And basically, the budget is about goal. Yabo? Other places, they kumele, dog, this is a long process. Kumele your picture, kumele you send them an invoice. You need to know someone.
Yeah.
Yabo, omunye pin abambe kule budget. Yabo, it's a long story.
And that's why I think people capitalize a lot on establishments. They don't want to start something.
Yeah.
I don't think start something.
Aye.
No one want to start.
Uzima ukustart
Listen,
something.
Starting from scratch is expensive.
into fethu umuntu ufuna like khona ezobamba something. And that's what I fear is like the Durban culture and the Durban club scene is populating everything. and then now we're losing all the rawness of events. Right now, there's an event that took Zimbabwe. Like we're gonna wait for December for another event.
Yes.
There should be like maybe a spring event happening.
But
we're in the coastal. Sorry to cut you. We're in the coastal, bro. We're like the Miami of
Yeah, we are.
We are because we're in the coastline. First, we have the beaches. We have everything.
But look at this, ne? It's very political, ne?
Yeah.
Because everything starts from the top.
Sure.
So before it gets here, someone needs to say, hey,
Yes.
because imali needs to come from Pezulu.
Yeah,
If
then-
we
From tourism and stuff.
Yeah.
yabo, so it's a lot of process. Baningi abantu vele abacabanga ukuthi it by Miami, but it's not possible. Why?
Bro.
And another thing,
Why?
it's not even safe. Dude, you can't bring tourists to South Beach.
No, you can't. Oh hell, we're breaking this game.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
You're right,
we're starting
you're
about the
right.
security before we let the equipment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
South Beach is not safe. Even for a local event, for a local
Kodwa-ke,
person.
guys, asisho nje. Singalost dry corruption.
The corruption.
It is corruption. It is corruption because
Yeah.
how can we
I'm
let people
sure
from
that-
outside control us inside? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like imagine someone from outside your house coming inside and be like,
Yeah. When I seventy bathroom, the toilet
exactly.
pen.
Yeah, ukufika lana uzokhuluma nami bese
Kokela mina futhi.
like how?
And people are looking at Mkwana as the kids and commissioner as someone who's gonna be the savior. Bro, that man can do enough. He can never save everything, but
It's
now
only a matter of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because now we need to push. It's okay, like what he's doing, because there are people who are against what he's doing, because they are benefiting from the thing and the culture that these people that are doing. And
It's only a
stuff.
matter of time.
And two.
You know something we don't.
Okay, we know what you're saying. But I think this will start a very.
Can I tell you something?
A war.
Yabona, this is a system of people who own and benefit from everything which is happening. Ne?
Yeah,
Crime is money. Ne?
definitely.
So if you against crime and you put this in kwasabo, you're gonna die.
Because for crime to be prevalent, there are police officers that need to be paid to be away
Yes.
from responding late
Yes.
or not respond at all, and for them not to even be investigate thoroughly and properly because they have been given
Why are you
some form-
investing this case so much?
Yeah,
Papela like your papa.
Yeah. close the case and leave it.
Keep affording.
Don't you think?
Let's eliminate
Don't you
this
think these
person.
people know what everything that is happening?
They
Don't you think they
know.
know wonke amapiliti ahijack? Don't you think they know?
They do know,
Yeah, they know.
But I thinking what they know who owns them.
and they get heavy. Like,
Can I tell you something? At Posh Epstein, I saw a post. I was not around KZN at that time. I saw a post saying there was cocaine worth 500 kilograms, which was stolen at the office.
Oh yes,
Yama
I
Homes.
remember.
that,
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Ukuthi 500 kilograms itenganan.
it's something very to I believe.
Truck, meeting a truck,
Yo.
like literally, like
It's like a container or something.
yeah, container.
Yeah, container.
Literally, I'm a rice amangaki. It rice to 10 kg.
Oh wow.
Mangaki.
Right?
Close to you.
You.
10,
That's a lot.
200.
It's exactly. Ugawuthola kanjani? Ayikho imoto yathwala eyi1. So it was into very orchestrated.
Okay, naziwe ukuthi. Yeah.
If bekwazi uqhekeza eofisini lama Hawks, uba wena.
Bruh, that's crazy. And you remember the coincidence of like there was a famous family.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Hayibo, awusitshele, hayibo.
No. I think if you can look it up, you will know.
Oh, I
There was a family that they got their kids kidnapped from school,
Yes.
and then the drugs were lost, and then the kids that were kidnapped and they
came
got
back.
back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they are related, but suspicious.
It all happened in like 2 weeks.
Within the same level,
Yeah.
they
Bathatha ama-drugs, athatha izingane, kabuya ama-drugs abuya. Finish.
Sure.
Simple.
it's like happening in that short space of time.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm saying, like everything here, it benefits someone.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen because it happens. It
Yes.
happens because there are people who are paid to look away when it shouldn't happen.
That's
yabo.
how it happens.
It's not easy. It's not easy because we have to look and keep quiet.
Because that's what I also think about the club culture, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, Durban is a den for drug dealers.
It is.
Is a den for drug dealers. In Dashla,
And
it's like a grandpa. It's shower live and
Bro,
jive and
no,
everything.
no,
Cool.
no, no,
I wouldn't- I wouldn't be surprised if I go to the toilet right now and go take a pee and somebody, I'm like, who put your sign us?
100%.
No. And then there's someone following. And bro,
Usase toilets live on Mabalenge nje.
You see, Doc,
Toilets, you know, they're
let
not even
me
hide
tell you
it anymore.
something. I don't know what's happening with club owners and everything, but they make a lot of money through selling fake alcohol or whatever they're selling to the people, whatever.
Yeah.
You can never taste fake alcohol because
You're drunk already.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they'll give you.
that's
a
why
much
when
of
I
money.
have Palace Petai.
Yeah, exactly. You
guys.
need to go back the next day. But abantu which are most vulnerable, you know, the system there, amantombazane.
Ish.
Really?
Explain further.
Let's hear this.
Yeah.
Amantombazane ase university, asendelfu. Yabona impilo yentombazane nomfana are two different things, eh? Umfana is very slow. Like umfana is like 1, 2, 3 steps. You have no money, hlala endlini.
Yeah, we always understand that.
But intombazane, there will always be someone offering.
Forza, yeah.
Who's
Because
like, I wanna fetch you.
there's always pressure.
There's always pressure. iPhone, new iPhone. Hey, what
The
hey,
weed,
I'm
makeup,
dating. Hey,
makeup,
makeup.
all
Looking
kinds of-
cute.
Literally, like about in the first year, I remember very well. Like we songs that was better, ne? But literally, kona abanye bangazi bashintshe ama clothes up until baphela unyaka, ne? But amantombazane second semester dog like already sebe abanye.
Abathinto.
Yeah, never.
Because I remember my first year, I shy play club in Smirnoff. I wasn't even bothered by that.
Me, the first thing I drank was Kurana and Russian beer. The worst shit ever in the world.
But as you're saying, we are different. You are nigga and we are being
Ilifeni
pursued.
ukuthi lento lena
Oh, girl are being pursued. Vele
No, babelandwa
mavasi.
imoto ama BM
M-class,
Yes, but who's
G
G-class?
class RS.
Whose fault is that? But first,
No, I'm not saying it's your girl's fault. I
Yeah.
think it's just like you guys are impressionable.
you-
You're easily like sussed out by
Yeah.
things that I throw in your
obviously,
face.
yeah. So now you
now
want
you learn this.
people want to be exposed and you want to see this life.
Yabo.
Yes.
Yabo.
So you wanna no, but like that's the reality, guys. You see this life on Instagram.
Sure.
Some girls are gullible.
But I
than
think
others.
Amatotas are in a dire state than us. Because at the time there
Yes.
was no Instagram, whatever. There was Purpose was coming out, but it was not as hectic right now. Like, I'm afraid, influencer mantombazana ama 2K or 21 years. Umuntu naman
Dog.
Hey,
Like,
They're
hey,
driving.
hey.
driving.
There you go.
Even like they have designers
When
every
you-
day. There's a girl that I follow, any student in town. Where
He's
now?
going to Dubai. Well, you've never been to Dubai. Well, hey, my man.
What do you get
So,
exposed to?
in the club scene, what happens is, it's like, our clubs are operating high because this thing happens everywhere.
Sure.
Whenever they're looking for bottle girls, whenever they're looking for waitresses,
Sure.
they're looking for young girls. Abangazi lutho,
Yeah.
no experience.
Naive.
Yes.
Doesn't know the world, how they operate.
Yes.
They tell you ukuthi lapana you need to gqoke things.
Yeah.
They were close to nothing, bro.
Even worse, they tell you ukuthi if a certain guy touches you, like unga.
Ah.
Yeah. Don't say no. Ungamlwisi. Mlalelo uthi na. Ama-bouncers will always be there to save you.
Yes.
Yeah, save you well.
No, they're going to look, put in it, you know.
Exactly.
Are
So-
you obliging?
Exactly. So in a way, that's a form of like
Pimping.
it is. It is. Usebenza kanjani gqoka into engaka kuqala?
Bro, they were close to nothing. Bro, I was in this club.
So-
I'm not going to mention it. Bro, those girls, but come on, my boys there, like,
Yeah. Exactly.
you're showing me your butt cheeks, dog.
That's on purpose. Food.
Yeah.
No.
And babies, well, they sit, no problems.
Yeah, they say it, but khuluma umuntu ukuthi uzwakala kanjani depends on what they're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
But
you
then,
know.
nobody knows. Because it could be something else.
Yeah.
Bavumelana, babulane after maybe unana, nobody knows.
Is it after or is it like after the night?
After the night,
After the night.
she's working, so
Yeah.
she can't do anything
Yeah.
right now. You understand? So it happens. Okay, lento lena. Even if where reject,
Yeah.
but it's happening every night.
You can reject so much.
And the ulala ngama noodles, ulala ngama fried.
Lala nani?
Ulala ngama noodles and fried.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
You have nothing in respect.
Yes.
So literally you have imali Uber or whatever.
So how much do you think Amalus and Amapotos make a night? Because I think they pay per night, right?
Not really. It depends on the club.
Yeah.
But usually what they get per night, my tips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my tips just to keep going.
Sure.
Or maybe weekly or whatever the case may be.
Oh, and then they tell you like if you are generous enough, you will get nice tip, and you're gonna take.
If you can come home with me.
Yes, okay.
Eish.
That's what they say.
Ukile somewhere, so. Oh, you know we are born. This is a big
That's
baller.
it.
Who spend the go and iPhone 70,000?
Awe ma.
You're
Papa,
gonna get
Wi-Fi.
you're gonna get 7 grand, 10% maybe.
Now iPhone 15, now 16.
It's 16, it's actually 15.
Exactly. So what you gonna say?
Oh my guys, I could never.
Come on, man.
I would never.
Yeah, but when
I
you
think
see what desperate measure calls for?
Desperate
Desperate
times.
Danko.
And Futsabona,
Paying
it's looks like
gay.
an easy money. You can just it's one night. One night 10 to 2,
That's
3,
the
4,
thing.
5,
Yabona,
6.
dude, like literally, Yabona, I don't know, but abantu besifazane bayithanda imali ngalendlela ukuthi they are just willing to do anything. Just to
no,
bathole.
guys.
Some people like sacrifice and take pita just for 500 rand.
Awe ma.
You understand?
I know
So
that.
you 5K,
That
10,
boils
who
down
15.
to how you grew up.
No, man. No,
I
no,
get-
no.
Dude, you lose
No,
your
no,
morals.
no.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
But wait, if you say
Yeah.
how you grew up, the people who grow up in poor, devastating situations,
Yeah.
they are not exposed to money. They see this is where I could literally live with poverty in my home. I could send money at home. My mama is always crying, not being able to give me.
100%. I'm agreeing with you.
So if
Yeah.
now you're unable to have money from home, you seeing money for the first time being thrown in your face easily.
Yes, you definitely.
A weekend is 3 days.
You sure will.
Friday,
Now,
Saturday,
agree
and you
with
make like 10 grand.
Eish.
Even
Uthenge
more,
don't
even
go
more,
out.
it depends where you are. Because here in Durban you can make 10 grand, but in Joburg you can make
A lot.
50.
Yeah.
Ngokulala ngomuntu. Yo.
Besides kulala nomuntu, like umuntu uzokutshela ukuthi I want to sleep with you. Nangu 10K, I can give you 5 now. Hey.
Wishy.
Exactly.
Uyabona phambili okunye.
Those guys they carry big money, dog. Like maybe they carry 100K cash right now, yabo. It's just a way of.
Guys, how do you spend 100K in the club?
Why are you spending 100K in the club?
To begin with.
You know what?
Exactly. Kala lapho ke indaba yokuthwala and everything.
Hey,
You know what? You know what?
Something's pushing you
You
to
know
do
what
that.
someone told me about it?
Okay.
Is that Mina, allegedly, I'm a drug dealer.
What?
You.
I'm just saying, for example, I'm a drug dealer. I need my money cleaned.
Yeah.
What I will do is I'm gonna give you 100K, and I'm gonna say my tab is 100K, and then because do you see the club thing of like a table? It's like 10 grand, 20
Yes.
grand, 50 grand, everything.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy a table for what?
100.
100K.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm also gonna buy a table for 100K, give you cash, and then you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna give me money. You're gonna send me back the money, but it's not gonna be 100K. Maybe it's gonna be 80,
100%.
8 or 7, whatever.
Yes.
That money is clean now.
Yeah, it is clean because it came from another bank account
Yes.
from a legit
Mine.
company to mine.
You know.
So you can't claim
You
ukuthi
can't
it's a
question
drug, it's
that.
drug.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
That's how they clean money, because like that's how like the club culture is very prevalent and prominent in terms of doing that. That's how
And
they make
you know,
money.
You know what's the funny part about this whole thing? Even a tavern, they do corruption, but it's lower level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yes.
But clubs do it at a higher level because yabona lapha na dog. They are able to switch the price yamabhodlela. Bona. They can literally say you bought amabhodlela of 5 of this 1K. But must be feeling not anybody you bought it for 5K.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody can claim ukuthi impela it was 5K.
Nobody does the counting there. like.
No one. So what you see and what happens at the back, into
different.
So that's why I'm
So
saying that.
crazy.
We yabona buka ke le difference le. You spend 5K buying 5 bottles, eh? Lapho masifika mhlambe kuzothiwa ibolelo lodwa mhlambe 10K. Now it's 50K. The difference is 45K.
Yeah.
So 45K kumele bawuthole somewhere bawufake in the middle ukuze ufithe
Yes.
incwadi.
Incwadi.
Simple. Because phela
Cooking
mase
the
club
books.
abantu bafika no cash. Like literally a club owner could deposit 100k, 200k, 300k. Nobody would say.
It's because it's what made for the night.
Yeah, I made
You,
it so.
you are able to justify because
Yeah.
you have had a grand table, you have like
Yes.
what about Maswapile, what and then and there's a floating cash.
Yeah. If you want to 100k, I can't say what you can't pay with cash, pay with card. But I can't do that.
But how do you think the situation of women being exploited in that regard ends for them? Doesn't that like very put them in a situation?
It gives
where, like,
you a lifetime trauma. Because lapana, it's your first experience.
Yeah.
It's your first experience. Ubona imali enkulu. It's your first experience. Uphila impilo ephezulu.
Sure.
It's your first experience. Phuza utshwala okuleya level. As I've seen girls, told you out in a restaurant, about 5, and they're drinking a champagne bottle, only 1. And asking yourself it's why.
Lapho there's 4 glasses.
Exactly. You understand? So why didn't you
What
guys
are
buy
you doing?
Savannah? Someone will take
Yeah.
Savannah at 24.
Yes, yes.
But because banele ya drive, ya mindset leya.
Bayazi, there's gonna be
But-
someone.
And bayahlohla lalela
Bayahlohla,
ngeke
yes.
masingena lapho sothenga u-GH mam so umuntu ozoza kuthina uyazi sibambile standard.
You understand?
Yeah.
So iqala kanjalo yeah. And yabona the biggest pimps vele abantu besifazane bapimpa nabo bodwa.
Yeah. There's one who came from the same level and then he went up the ladder and then now she's the
Wayehluleka
one.
manje ngithe come on abasamfuna abafana.
Yeah.
So kumele aqale
Selanda-
phansi
yes.
alanda abanye.
Yes.
Abasha abangaziyo. That's how it works.
Guys, ngiyasabu banengane nentombazane.
It's so,
Yabona
it's
manje
so-
it's
Hey,
even more
bafana,
dangerous because
you pray every day.
dude,
my nigga.
even in high school, othisha bayinkinga ezinganeni zabantu besifazane.
Yeah.
Oh my
Every
God.
that
You understand? Iqale high school ke manje. Ithi nyuku university sekuvele
segregate.
ukuthi vele othisha they don't have much shame to give, so
But they do give something that they don't have either way. The thing is like it's coming from a background where you're poor, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
You don't get
that's the thing.
Yes.
Enye into khulunge nababo intombazane.
Yes.
Yabo uthanda lababo ungalazi. Uhlezi ufuna ebafaneni.
Yeah.
That's why abantu amantombazane demand ebafaneni uthi I want an iPhone. No dude, ubaba wakho lo ubaba wakho
supposed to be
wenza
doing
yonke
all of
lento
that.
leyo. Umuntu omkhalela ekseni uvuka ekseni
But at the end of the
uthi una
day, guys, you
rent.
don't know. Ingane ungayikhulisa ngendlela. Mfethu uneze iPhone as a single parent and you expose them to nice restaurants. Ingane vele isibhekele eceleni ithi mina I want what I want. You know, so there's no formula, honestly.
Yeah, there's no formula.
There's no
For
formula.
both guys and girls
Uyazikhethela
actually.
ukuthi ufunani.
Yabo even now singabuka nje amantombazane ukuthi yabona going through a lot,
Yeah.
wara
Yeah.
exposure. But even guys it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can give a guy everything, I pretend no ngathi uyafunda nafundi. Uhleli la eclean mood. You don't know what he's doing. It happens.
There's so many
They
niggas.
wanna-
There's so many niggas back home who went
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
went from home to buy phone and then came back with nothing. Babehle beyodla imali nje abazali. Umzala
Aloku demand every month, dog.
imali yesikole
Yeah.
ayibhubhudle ney'ngane.
Imagine. And so umzali is privileged enough to
Do
give.
you think the club culture or the partying culture is addictive?
Yeah, it is. It's so nice. It gives you the high happiness. You run away from your problems, eh?
Yeah.
School, no making, no matter whatever you might be going through. When you're in the club,
You
brother,
get away from everything.
Yes.
you are on another level.
Khona phela
You
uma
wish it
unemali
doesn't end.
futhi.
Even if unamal, but uhamba labantu abanemali.
Yes.
They are just doing the things.
But for how long, guys? Khathaza. Anandaba nokukhathala. I think
Realize
at this
sekulate,
point.
realize sekulate uthi ish.
With
I
the-
wasted.
with- there's nothing to
I
to
wasted.
show for whatever you've been doing.
I only have pictures and
Yes.
videos. Hence why for me it's so hard for me to go to yonke le ndalo to buy ubani man because it's only for pictures. What did you get?
And that's what I always say. I'm a slave queen, bruh. And the time and phase, they expire.
Yes.
Yeah,
So to say this, they have a time and phase. You today you're hot.
say-
Next week someone else
I
gonna
go
pop and be hot.
yes.
That's
Mama,
why
Mama, yabona, the thing about slave queens, they're playing with fire. Slave queens are playing with fire
sure.
What?
because these guys have a lot of money and got paid by Tata.
That's why now.
But maintain a gun, they have money and paid.
And I pay.
Yeah.
I pay.
That's
I
why we have
always advise Amanto if you put a price
on yourself.
on yourself,
It's always gonna be willing to buy, bro.
how much it?
Sacrifice.
And that's what I'm saying. And
Aye.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you have a girl that was
Aye, kulega.
that you impress by money.
Yeah.
You need to maintain.
You no. You
100%.
can maintain her, but be ready to lose her to someone who has more money than you.
Yes. Because
Angithi
same way you
wena
got her.
Yeah.
usucreate by profile wa attractor
Yes.
i target market yakhe Mhlawumbe target market sakhe akusiwena phela ngoba ukubona ukuthi hayi.
Yeah, we want to know.
But
Man, what is not that level.
Nangu kumjida wePorsche sefikile.
And she won't even think twice.
Somewhere you
She's
got.
gone.
When I'm boom elevate her to the level that I want to be in.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
You were
ladder.
stepping
Yeah.
ladder, 'cause
Stepping ladder.
you put me to places that I wanted to be in because
You
I couldn't
showed
get,
me.
Yeah.
You kahle le demon elikmini activate nali ke manje. Actually ukuthi angeke ngicele ukuthi
Yeah.
ngicela iPhone.
Yes.
Wow.
And the thing is now it has created a monster in women because like, women have
100%,
like
yes.
become this
Both sides.
incredible like in terms of like I know what I want. I mean I want 1, 2, and 3 or 4. And the thing is you don't even own a pastry.
None of it, exactly.
Or even capable of creating that for yourself.
Yeah.
But you expect another nigga to be able to give you what you're looking for, but that time you can't even give it to yourself.
Hence why I told you ukuthi impilo siyiphilayo at the same age namantombazana ayifani. You understand?
Sure.
It only catches up once it's 30 and afterwards. That's where amantombazana target market ethi clear kancane. Thini last new khona more.
That's our peak.
Yeah, that's our peak. After 30, they don't play. I mean, they can never tell me anything.
Listen, our peak is different. We pick differently.
How you guys do values?
Dude, let me tell
We
you something.
pick
Let
in
me
our
tell you
30s
something.
and they pick in their 20s.
Midlife crisis.
Who's more
That's what
sexually
it's called.
okay? Nine Tomazana umfana ne?
Yeah.
They're both 21. Who's more likely ukuthi abe more attractive ebantwini?
It's a girl, bro.
Yabo?
Yes.
Nigga, I can be a
25,
curious motherfucker and give it.
It doesn't work.
But
like
nobody
that.
cares.
We rapper, you a rapper.
Nobody cares.
What you have to offer.
You are just broke.
I'm a broke boy.
We'll do NS fast.
Yeah.
Like, we don't work with NS fast now. This girl, uhambe impilo, doing everything.
Yeah.
Florida, KP, Cape Town.
Mnandi.
Yabo? By the minute you're 25, no about 2. So graduate ke lapho. Now usahlanganisa into yakho like, yabo?
And now
Yena sekathela. Usethi I've been there.
since now you are in the club life, in fact, and you see how ladies work and how they maneuver, how does that not traumatize you in a way?
It does traumatize me.
And then even when you trying to
does.
explore your love life,
It does traumatize me.
how do you move around? How do you maneuver around that? Like, it's like,
It does.
do
It does traumatize me because
you have a girlfriend? I'm so excited.
I do, yeah. Oh, wow, I'm in love, dog. Like, I'm seriously in love. I don't know, like, chere one. I get bored easily. Because I feel like, I can tell this is a waste of time.
Really?
It's a waste of time, this thing. Maybe.
How would you? What do you pick up in a girl?
For instance, like, Yabona, at this current stage, ne? How you pick up a girl, maybe it's going to be online. Doesn't matter whether it's Facebook or what, not WhatsApp or Instagram or whatever. Obviously, she's beautiful, ne?
Yes.
You're not the only one. There's like maybe 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
maybe
there's a lot.
one of my followers,
Yeah.
But if you're getting an opportunity for her to respond, okay, then maybe she's going to ask you for lunch money.
Okay. Anikuthandi lokho nekuthanda?
Not really ukuthi ukuthanda. Not really ukuthi ukuthanda. But manje, inkinga lunch money awuyazi wena imali yini. If I send you 150, it's still lunch money for someone.
Yes, definitely.
But is it lunch money for you? Yabo? That's the
Ilunch
question.
vele iba lapho.
But
Ilunch.
for some people, it's not even like that, yabo? Because they love these fancy places. Yabo?
Yes.
So yena akashonga azange abe specific from the
Yes.
beginning ukuthi ufuna imali kangaka. Utheni ucela
Lunch money.
lunch money.
Yes.
So mina as a person I'm willing to give any amount which I can afford at that time.
100%.
You're not my girlfriend. We're still
Yeah,
talking.
yes.
Yabo? Next thing uzuzobona nge-vibe afterwards ukuthi hayi. She maybe she expected more or she wanted more whatever hence why
Inkulumo seyashintsha manje.
umeqala nje umeqala
Umsendele imali.
dude I've met a girl whereby before we met she was like can I send her 4K ukuze azilungisa bemuhle. I was like wow.
What?
I'm telling you this girl's a
Athi
pretty
we
thing.
mama.
Next. There's so many of them. There's more than 1,000 of them, dog. What's up with you, Mali? We haven't even met, dog.
You need talking stage.
Oh, wow, dog. Guy, you're wasting my time. Hey, this one next. Hence why, I want me to line, I've tried cheating, but I always go back to my girl. I'm like, hey, I love
Oh, wow.
But if my
Disclaimer,
girlfriend could ask me for like a weave or something,
Yeah.
I can buy it, yabo.
Yes.
Yeah, she's my girl. But uma lo ayizofika ethi ufuna weaves suka nje.
Yeah,
Aye.
no, I think.
That's the yabona, the thing is when Bali, what happens is you are creating a profile for these girls to attract. La bantu ababafunayo.
Yes.
When you could go out for lezo skati naye and she's not going to post you. Never. Never post you. Yabo? Because vele ufuna lapho appearisha as yabo uyena wara yabo. These girls are always out, dog. Like I don't understand by afuta njani yampilo.
Oh.
Yabo? Angazi by afuta njani yampilo, but they always out and bahlezi benama trip. Thank you. Who affords to go to Dubai in June, July, August, September? Uze.
Icacile phela le.
Yabo?
But well done for you to actually even jola because hey mina, if I was in the club scene, oh my gosh. Already mina.
I think it's safe.
You see the worst. You see the worst.
Safest you could do.
What?
You see the worst.
If you have a girlfriend,
Yeah.
you are disciplining yourself in a nutshell. Because you are not forced to now, every weekend you're impressing someone.
Yes.
You are not forced to always trying to
No,
impress
but
someone.
for me, I think ngingasaba ngisho nokujola because now you can't filter
No, you
who's
can't-
real
No,
and who's
You're not
not.
dating in within.
Yeah, you're not
So
dating
what?
within the
Oh,
club. Yeah.
Listen, hey, kodwa, Nangu, if you meet me, you don't know for the first time, go say I'm a club girl. You meet
Well,
me
I will
here.
see as time goes by. But now me, I will
Yeah.
bet. If you pejela, idli.
100% bet.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
And you still
okay.
go back.
Bro,
And I'm
like,
glad you found a gem.
it's the realest thing you can ever do, bro. Like, bro, even celebrities don't date dancers that they dance with,
Yo.
the singers that they sing with,
Yeah.
because they know what happens in
Yo.
this shit.
When she goes to Cape Town and
You
she
know,
doesn't
there's
answer
Diddy
phone.
around, so
Yeah.
everything that happens is crazy.
Oh wow!
Did it-
When there's Diddy, you had to throw that one in.
Yes,
Would you go to a Diddy party?
I know.
Oh hell no! Yeah,
But don't you think this Diddy thing is just because he's Diddy? This thing happens everywhere.
This thing is
No.
happening just because they're about to vote. They
Huh?
lokhuze bazama ukudiverta i-interest yabantu abamnyama to
Wait, no.
That's it.
Let's not go to politics. I want us to understand this. I understand your political side of it,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that whatever what they're accusing Diddy of, we've seen it happen.
many times. It happens everywhere.
It happens everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
I'm not saying it's okay, but it
like,
happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something, ne? I don't know what's happening with guys who have money, a lot of money.
Sure.
yeah, but
Those are evil monsters.
Abafuni,
Hey, but yeah, but like-
abafuni sex and normal talk. Bafuna the most dirtiest things you can ever imagine.
oh my
I was listening to this.
Hence why they're taking girls from Africa to put on them. Simple.
to what?
Oh, for sure.
Fart on them or shit on them, literally.
Like, dude, like,
Oh, how
There was this girl
baby.
that was talking
Yeah.
in another podcast that and
doesn't make
15
sense.
niggas, 15 niggas were lining up to fucking do a train on her.
oh yeah, true,
Guys,
yeah.
15 niggas.
Oh.
And then Tombazan, you know, sholo yo, Luguti, like the
She's proud.
she's proud, like literally. She did say, Luguti,
Uzali ntombazane izoba proud ngokudliwa amajita 15.
Oh, no.
she did say, Luguti, I'm 15, like, alale nami, or train, wara. I was like, I
For sacrifice also. And that's what I'm saying, like even the
I'll
niggas,
circle right by when I
even,
first-
that's what I always say, even the
There's no
niggas,
way.
even the niggas that you meet, club beni, alala now, it's not because they want to give you money for free.
Hey, Con is it?
Koni tabai keep high.
Yes.
dude, like, what kind of sex needs 50K?
Hey, boy.
Yeah, dog, like,
Doesn't make sense.
uzosibona sobanjwe inyoka like ileke
Doesn't
And
make sense.
okay,
Hence why I'm saying, I must like you're not playing with fire because of this. But the mali enkulu fast angithi.
Let's talk
Le
about
man-
Tswana.
Wow.
No, but
Guys.
this money, bride, is not like easy money. It's money that comes with spirit.
Yes.
You're paying control.
Yeah.
Njengoba
Spirit.
desho nangu
You
ukuthi
can
imali
see
engapheli.
izinto
There's no way.
esingayiboni. You
Yes.
can talk to things esingakwazi ukukhuluma nazo.
And the
Because
ladies
you are given the
don't know
power.
that.
They
When
do.
usitshela-
Amantombazane doesn't. Hey, yabona.
do.
They don't care.
Can I tell you
They
something?
don't
Can I tell
care.
you something? Amantombazane Anisibini. Intombazane like ingakwazi ukusuka la
Yes, guys.
iye eDubai to meet umfana ekade emsendela imali for the past few weeks. Just because upretend ukuthi unemali ngale. Athi yafika ngale ishintsha imeni kuthiwa uyazeni you need to transport drugs
Yeah.
to Brazil.
How many girls now are traffickers of drugs now?
Exactly. Simple. Usofikile phela eDubai.
Uzothini?
Hayi bo utshela ba. Ufonela ba.
Uzophinda ngani endlini? Uzophinda ngani? This
Jumping,
is the
you
only
got to
way.
do it,
This is the
yes.
only way to get back home. For you to get back home, you gotta transport these drugs. There was a woman.
Njalo kade
Yeah, right now,
Recently, yeah.
like recently.
And then,
Yeah.
when you go through her profile, bro, like I'm tired of using my own money.
Yeah, she said that. She was like, I'm tired of using
Yeah.
my own money, so I need to God do the things. God did the things.
And naivety got the best of her.
Obanjo. Obanjo South Africa buye buye Brazil. Yeah.
Was one party.
Akho
party.
We are never
Yeah.
explained.
Yeah.
That's your life. You are exposing yourself to that lifestyle, and it's gonna come at a hefty price.
Dude, I don't know how white people did this, but le mali yabo dog.
Imali yabelungu, dog.
I'm telling you,
And let me
because
tell you.
isn't anything wrong ezenzakala zingala kuthini. Ngale bona kwancane usteni yezinto
No. They do the most wicked shit, but they don't expose it like
They don't
we do.
expose it, yeah.
Bro, like Epi Weinstein was a once-off, but there's so many niggas that do some freak-offs. That if you could dig deep, Diddy was doing the same shit that other white niggas were doing.
Hey dude, don't even talk about Diddy. Even like South Africa, we know these people.
I know, like take winning. How much also, bro.
How much did that she was like?
Don't forget once you have money, you
I don't
don't
know,
understand
dog.
why you
I
want
don't
wild
know.
sex.
Like
Why?
All of a sudden you're surrounded by guys. You just, you just want easy talk like everywhere you go. You just want easy some cheetah. Like what?
Why? Lapo you straight.
Break up my cheetah. Come on. I think Diddy was caught with like maybe only 1,000 bottles. Why? Why you put 1,000?
And the worst thing is that
even the lawyer doesn't understand why.
And how much it was here, but so put it now, put it now. What the hell do you man
Did you
for?
hear
Bottle of Hennessy.
Ama lyrics ubalo mfana womlungu omncane.
Justin Bieber.
Yes, ukuthi I went to a Diddy
No
party.
Asha. No Asha nje.
Guys,
Asha was like
everyone-
aswalaleli.
Listen, guys,
Siyaqula.
Guys, there's about Justin Bieber guys went through a lot.
Shame.
There's a song called Lonely.
you.
I was listening to guys on TikTok when someone was like decifying it, like why break it down.
Oh no.
Bro, he went through a lot. You guys didn't hear me. You can't hear my cry because you thought I was a young naive kid who was being rebellious because you. And he is literally crying for help in that song.
But
That's
okay,
sad.
can I ask you something? Uba upili ish or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
uzumthini womuntu ohleze khala everything. The whole album.
So you can't differentiate it. This is
You don't understand ukuthi is he really going to this thing or
Oh, is it the girlfriend?
because
You'll never know.
Yeah, because
no Asha now what's it? These are my confessions.
Can't you just straight about his real life problems?
Ukuthi hey nangu Diddy la Enoch. Ngilali.
Dog, ayingibuze la mfethu. Yindaba intashi ithanda kanje no like take
It keeps you going.
Yo.
Yeah, balance is.
Yazi dog, can I tell you something? Eh?
Like abona
Can I
mfethu
be
uqo
honest?
nentashi. Ema-gom parties, abona if you go to gom parties.
I think in Dash Kapoor.
So I think so. It's out of fashion.
Yeah.
Uqo owethu thina esaqala ama
Umgroove yeah.
back then babusha kakhulu ne. Hey dog, I remember this one time. There's this girl on Jelly 2 about 3. I was like you.
Oh ma.
Listen, I've tried to go and I've had the worst reflect like about
Really?
like it comes down yeah to the after effects yo. I've never felt so shitty in my life. It was worse than hangover times 16.
Can I tell you something?
But they go back to it.
Ngihlale res ne. Ngihlala nomunye umfana wasemlazi. So yena obviously abafana basemlazi they used to come weekends. Paka imoto zabo qoma wala bahambe mina party I wasn't those into lezo. So umebuya sozobuya ngesonto. Ntambama kathele ibhag. Hlale hlambu hlala kanje. Yabo? Ala. if you can bang the desk like this, dude, uzo move. Because lo muntu the whole weekend ubedle uqobo. So it sekumzimba wakho reactayo yena inqondo ayikho.
Ayisekho.
Ayikho. So uqo I've seen it was there angaze ngihlale nabantu abasebenzisa uqo isikhathi esiningi. But intash is like in fashion, dog. Everyone is
No,
taking it.
everyone's doing it.
I've had it, man. I've had
What?
cocaine. I've had cocaine.
Intash
Let me
is
tell
cocaine.
you.
Intash is cocaine. What's the difference?
Isn't it the same thing?
Intashi is just Intashi and the cocaine is the same thing, but it's just different how the because gonna e-cat and then the cocaine.
Oh, the real and the fake.
The real and the fake. The dumbed down one that is just horrible, and
Okay.
then there's like cocaine, which is like clean and neat. I
Okay.
guess this is not mixed with everything. I'm not a professional, by the way. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
but
for-
you're explaining to us.
You
for-
did it.
no, I study.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you've been there.
But Pacino, Baninga,
I
the
love
people
the
that
study.
Yeah.
So I've tried cocaine, bro.
You've tried
because
it?
yeah, I've been exposed to niggas that were doing it. I think when
Yeah,
I was,
Nam I've been to.
I was like,
exposed.
when
A
I
lot
was,
of
I
niggas.
think like 2016, 17, around
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like when I was still like starting work, but like people were like, oh, this you should try
Nemali
this.
nayo, you
I
know.
remember I tried it when I went to Durban Fact. Bro, I was awake the whole night.
Dude,
I had the greatest high of my life, but the worst morning of my
Low.
life. That's how it is. The high of it, it can take you.
It's
funny.
high.
You can climb trees, dog. You can climb on everything. You are.
energy
You
for days.
believe in yourself.
Like
Yeah.
ingane.
There's nothing. No one can tell you
Sonic.
shit.
Sonic.
You are a superstar and
the
a
shit.
superhero.
Okay.
The morning, you are someone that needs emergency and help immediately.
Can I be honest with you, ne? Sorry to cut you short. Yabona kule industry le yama artist, cocaine is needed. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I'm a artist amaningi ayisebenzisa cocaine simply because you have to be there.
So you can't do
Without
artist.
cocaine. No, like for instance, let me tell you something. You got Amakiga 4, ne? And Amakiga 4, they needed to travel. I've traveled with DJs. Mina nga DJ, like just a friend, but I'm tired. Imagine the guy or I'm a DJ, I'm making sure with the crowd is happy, what. I'm a kikila 4. Now imagine a performing artist. You're wasting your
You
energy.
need to
Lapa.
dance.
You-
You need
you-
to
dancing,
Do you know? Do you know? Do
Yeah.
you know what cocaine does? It's the alcohol. I'll laugh.
Yeah, flash. Like it's
It's literally dumb it down.
Exactly.
Balancisa,
That's why
yeah.
I'm saying you need cocaine
to keep going.
for labantu laba to make them happy. Because
Yeah.
you can't walk on stage, dude. You just came from Johannesburg, ne?
Yeah.
Maybe let's say, okay, with December.
Sure.
ne? December there is day vibes and everything. So you did your day vibes and everything. Ukatelu like you need to get there on stage at 2:00.
Sure.
Ukatelu, tiwing manje. Sibole play coffee lapha ethi
You need to bring your A game.
Yeah.
exactly my point. You have
And
to.
you try to be a cutter, like you
Yeah,
get
cutter,
to
yeah,
brains
you-
you.
Abona, you can't
Even
stop
traveling,
drinking,
even
Exactly.
traveling.
but you can't continue drinking at the same time.
Yes, you
So
can't.
how do you balance it? Cocaine.
You have to
Yo.
cocaine this thing to make it happen. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm an artist, I'm a cool. By shy cocaine.
Yeah, barely.
I've seen like innocent people take it. I'm like, okay.
Bro, I
good
mean,
things-
I've been to exposed to environment where like they've been like celebrities and stuff.
yeah.
Those niggas, bro, they have this thing that's like it's like a how can I explain it? There's this thing that's it's like a dosh, like it's they spill it like it's like
Oh,
like
like it's normal.
normal. You will not notice it
You'll
because when
never. Yeah.
there's like a small thing. It's filled with cocaine, but like
Yeah.
they slice and then open it, and then you just put it back.
But
You will not even know.
Yeah, but as a club promoter, usuyilethile artist. I-artist okutshela ukuthi idingo zami na. I need itsango manje. Ngo 1 o'clock ebusuku uzothatha intsango 1 o'clock ebusuku. You need to
Make a plan.
Make a plan.
Just in Natasha, same thing.
Dude, abanye ama-artist ofika la idake fucked up. You need to wake him up. How do you wake
How am
up?
I?
Yeah, crowd imlindile. Everyone like
Oh, it must be so hard. The demands that you get. What's the
Mele-
wildest demand you've got from hosting?
Nah, hosting is different because when you hosting, you bringing abantu abaspender.
Okay.
in
Mad,
Mali Club.
yeah.
Okay.
So you're boosting sales.
Yes.
When you're a
Promoter.
promoter,
Yeah.
that's where you're employed by the club.
Okay.
You
To
create
promote,
it.
yeah,
Yes.
it buzz, yeah.
So when we manager, host, we manager influence,
Okay.
technically.
Okay.
So ke manje umbuzo wakho go straight to ilo we promote. The promoter, I think the worst. Guys, we booked this artist, ne? MT ofike dabo fucked up.
Like everybody has an empty story, bro.
MT
my
ofike
gosh.
fucked up. Aries ofike high kakhulu. How do you make him unhigh? Abantu bayichamela abanye hey dog they do the way this thing. I'm an artist.
Oh, that's crazy.
That baby.
Abantu abahamba abantu
I've
abahamba nabo they
seen
know.
like the mayor of Durban. I'm not gonna mention names. He's been at the worst.
Dude,
Like-
behind closed doors when I was more online and be like, oh, this guy is so professional. What? Khona banamavideo lapha azo. Cancel.
Chaza phela, what's the wildest? Awusixoxele MT. Want to hear the scoop?
Yeah, MT was booked at 2 o'clock. He didn't come.
Oh no.
3 o'clock. Akatholakali. Abuya 4 o'clock. Club sezovalwa. Wathi nangu sesemnyango ufika udabela phusha icaphu ulo namabouncer.
Oh.
Uzoperform.
Semali club.
Uzoperform.
Oh my
Bro,
word.
like I feel like Durban culture was at its peak during the Good Sundays. Remember Good Sundays?
Oh, good Sundays. Oh,
About Durban
that
was
was
at its peak there.
lovely. So clean.
Good
Oh.
Sundays, bro. I think this was the peakest of Durban culture. I thought it was heading somewhere. I thought we were gonna like emulate what Joburg now is doing with those like Omakumanjalo. There's like there's that event and like Joe's
Yeah.
what that are like very like weekly and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And Good Sunday was not even weekly, but it was
Hey,
like
Good Sundays.
yo, Good
it
Sundays
was
was.
Good Sunday was just.
Dog, now, I've been to like 4 or 5 of them, but like the
Yazi Good
all
Sunday
time.
ngikhumbuza i-all white party leya Steve. Steve from I think it's from Pretoria.
Sure.
Steve la abeka khona amaLamborghini kanje entrance. So mawungena you know ukuthi this is
Wrapping up now.
Come to Good Sunday. Who was it by? Hulu? No.
Oh,
No,
Benny
Benny
Maverick.
Maverick.
Benny
Benny
Maverick.
Benny Maverick.
But I think Benny Maverick has now like diverted himself to clubs now and restaurants. I don't think he's more into. Okay, you know more than I
Take a
do.
sip. Uxoxele phela. Give us the juice.
Because I think he owned the club where AKA was shot. The restaurant. Dog, why are you not? We are drinking a lot, don't sing a lot.
Yeah.
Florida guys. It
What's
was
happening
Florida
with
back then
Florida?
because
Yeah.
There was this club.
It's dying
Florida,
out.
Florida. I forgot its name, bro.
Where?
if I come out
No. Abona, like, bo udeponez, we come go hamba. There was like it's a house.
Oh, ngiyayibona.
Absolute
No.
No,
That's
absolute.
no.
Not absolute. It was
Oh my gosh.
I forgot the name,
Now I
bro.
forgot the
Enzima
Yes, that was very
It's
nice.
like a house.
It's a
Yo.
house.
kodwa zaqophoka.
And I guess on the floor it was.
Dude, the first time I went to Florida.
Yes, and then there's yo.
I
I forgot the name of it.
It was like a house and had
It's like a black and white. Black and
Oh,
white. Yeah.
Dude, fella, back then it was not easy for us to go to Florida because Florida was expensive. And
Yo, dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
I went
well,
there.
I got
It was
my
2012.
limitations.
It was my after party for Chris Brown. We went to watch Chris Brown, and then me and my friends was like, "Where's the party at right
Yeah.
now?" Because Chris Brown finished around like 11,
yeah.
and I was like, "We need to get drunk more." We went there.
So you're drunk, no?
You were drinking, bro. Oh. We went there.
What's the name?
I forgot the name, bro.
I
Like it's
still
such,
have a picture on my phone of that place.
I have pictures
my
also.
friends,
Like, listen,
yes.
I was hanging out with El Volvo at the time, old fisherman. I have
Dude,
pictures on
who
my
Florida? You
It
took
was
Florida.
such a
Like-
very
Oh, Florida was dope.
Florida, ofana no long streets, was a Cape Town, eh?
Yes.
yeah.
Hey,
I'm a
now.
big swabo. By
I
Hamburg.
put my pictures there. I have
right
them.
now,
Check
long
it out.
streets. Nobody talks about long streets in Cape Town.
Yeah. That's
I
what I'm saying,
never
bro.
Everyone's
Like,
moved to
I
the
think
North
Good
Coast.
Sundays and that era of partying, I thought we were gonna head to the same level as Cape Town, Joburg. Because Joburg and Cape Town, bro, are in another level, bro. We don't even have like a weekend event like all rocking the daisies or like we don't have that, bro. Cause like I
Hey,
feel
but
like we could have it.
Ebona, let me tell you something.
No, we could.
Ebona in Cape Town, it's a different story because it's orchestrated by a Nigerian, no? Iyadliwa imali lapha dog. Iyadliwa imali dog. Hayi lapha even if you have 10K, you'll feel small dog.
Really?
You feel like you're nothing. Yeah,
Nothing.
10K is nothing. Ah, wow.
No.
Khona ngithenga ama Ace of Spades aw 17.
Hayi
Uthi
phela.
mbu club yonke bemhlophe.
Away.
Man, I remember when I went to Cape Town and with my family and they wanted to go to the club. I'm like, guys,
We have lap.
see, I sing in trust
I get fit.
I feel like, can I tell you something? The
The
best
best
club.
club in Cape
The
Town.
best club. The best club is
Streets
the
are
first
so
night.
rich.
The first night we went to a B&A for
Yeah.
dinner, we paid $3 grand for dinner.
So wenzani?
We went to dinner, and that's what I'm like.
Guys,
You want to pay 10 grand?
best club in South Africa is in Cape Town. Saints.
Really?
Yeah, Saints, yeah.
Showcase
Ngena
Savannah
kwi-Saints,
days so
ngena-
lapho.
Ah, she nama Savannah.
Until club mom, Kabza, Peno Hub, Iluzana, Brussels for 8 rand.
Don't lie.
Ah, yabona, can I tell you something about Piano Hub?
Yeah.
It's not owned by Kabza.
So Kabza is
Don't
the
lie.
face.
He's a face.
The same thing that
Is it the same?
Piano
face
Hub,
like
Piano Hub,
Concourse?
angivavali konke Soweto.
Conca was not owned by
Angivavali.
Kabza. Like not, it was owned by the people that were
Yeah.
from Soweto. It's like, you know.
Is he the face? Oh, Coco Pale face.
Ah, leanto leyo uzoyibona. Like dog, everything will reveal itself. But Kabza is not into clubs, dog. I don't think.
I think it's just obviously like if I
They're
have
just
He's a
using
partner.
him to
Yeah.
It's not even. He's a partner. Of some
maybe
sort.
you never know.
No, you know.
Maybe.
Nangu has a lot of information.
But
that he
then,
doesn't want to share with us.
Konka iyavala. 2-3 months later, Piano Hub. Then Konka moves to 4 ways.
4 Ways, yeah.
Why?
I think it's because
Another thing which
Then-
confuses me. Why would you park your Bentley in Soweto? Ususe Sensing, drive all the way.
because the thing is like I'm saying like, bro,
Makes
like
sense. If Ferrari yakho,
let me tell
Ferrari
you
yakho,
the
6
fact that
million.
the fact that Camex no one J could not coexist together.
Yes.
What you mean?
It tells you everything.
Yes.
What you mean?
The other had to stop working for the other to succeed.
Yes.
Both ways.
Can I tell you something?
J was prominent. Max was down.
Can I
and
tell you
then
something?
Max was Puma. J was down.
Can I tell you something?
They couldn't.
Umuntu waqala ukuba on top. Letha i1 kumli 1 le SAPC 1.
Yes.
I1 le SAPC 1. You
Yeah.
remember? Live, was it live or
Live,
whatever?
live.
Live. Yafika ka Max ne? Mayifika ka Max. J wayesene Billy whatever.
Yeah.
But J wamthopa uMax. Memthopa uMax or relax. Ayibo, memthopa uMax ne? J wa flourish for certain time ne? And then it happens ukuthi into zakhe zambhedela. Yabo? Manje lento yenze ungathi omunye sabotage omunye.
Yeah.
Dude, your time is over. Into yakhe iphelile.
No,
Amandla akho aphelile.
And
I'm not saying they sabotage each other. I'm saying that
We used to go to eyadini igcwele amakati igcwele Vurvayo. Dude,
no.
mina I still have people abathi can you go to eyadini ngithi
Shit.
asa.
Ay, boy, sakhona yini?
Yeah.
Couple of back then before.
Back then,
Before it
oh.
was-
But then I'm sure after, yeah, because Dog actually tried to revive it. The time
Literally.
J was not well,
Do
but
you
it
think
didn't
like
work
Dog
out.
is like the one nigga that knows how to throw a good party?
I think so.
Because I've never had
What you mean a good party?
an event that could.
He's a good
he-
organizer, event organizer.
In fact, of like he can draw in the crowd and people who can literally be interested. Because in one Wednesday, but it's probably the longest event he hosts, and regularly it still attracts people till this day.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Kodwa mina one Wednesday ngiyazi iqala
Yeah.
from the beginning from Zoka Lounge
Wow.
in Florida. Yabo. Say one Wednesday ntincane like something for maybe
Small,
family
yeah.
whatever. So
To what
to
it is
see
today.
it
Yeah.
kule level le and to see it hamba le lama restaurant la Antwempu akwazi ukukhuluma nabo bakwazi
Sure.
ukumelana. It shows ukuthi Dog is willing to sacrifice anything to
Yeah,
make it happen.
to make it happen.
We don't know how much he gets. We don't know.
Push your passion, I think.
No, the thing is like
There's a
about-
difference. Utog une family ushadi.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, whatever happens, Utog needs to win.
Yes.
You understand? And Utog will make come on, Utog can make anything happen, dog.
Yes, he does.
He's a
That's
dog.
what I'm asking you. Like, is he like for you, that guy? When you want to host a good party, you gotta call him up.
To get the following as well. No, those will push it.
Because there's Ushims.
Utog uyabiza. Baxabana beno shames. Baxabana beno shames.
Because Ushims didn't want to pay. I remember the story a little bit. Ushims didn't want to pay Dog the money that he wanted. Or what was the difference there?
Ushims angafuna umkhokhela. Bese Ushims wasebenzisa database yakhe.
Away.
Bese uDogi wabaseleka.
100%. Rightfully so.
Obvious. If I have a clientele, I have numbers, I notes, I can.
uDog was paying call for event angayazi ukuthi
Yeah.
yabo. So kwakuyile situation bese they sorted it out. Okay, fine. But then
But it's no longer part of Iluzana now, ain't it?
no.
Shims and Friends. It's no longer part of that.
No, she's not.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you have people like Shims are coming in Durban freely and do whatever successful parties. But like we have people that can do this, and that's what I'm saying. Like Durban is falling off in a sense of like hosting those parties because they always have to rely on Durban July. If it happens once in 6 months, we have to rely on Idlala that is happening this weekend.
Yeah.
We have to rely on Gakasi. This is like 4 or 5 events in a year.
But dude, it all depends on who's backing you up.
But like, if you're backing yourself, and
Backing
then
yourself?
not yourself, it's like you backing yourself with money.
Oh.
I'm saying if you want to do something more and more, you could push. I think there is markets in Durban for you to explore that and have events as much as you'd like, bro. People drive from Durban to go Eswazini to push fire.
Yeah, true. But the pushfire you want is Eswazini. There's no other pushfire.
And that's what I'm saying. You
It
push
happens
fire.
once a year, so I can plan it for you next year.
And that is easy.
Same thing like Afro
It's
Nation.
easy. We don't have event every 3 days like KZN.
Durban July is 5 days.
No, it's
Aibo.
not. It's only 2
guys,
days.
come on. It Durban July iqala ngolesine.
Pre-party to Sunday.
Pre-party after
Yeah.
pre-party.
I'm talking about like Hey
Monday.
Neighbor.
That's a
Listen,
Sazenze
I'm talking
event.
about like event like Hey Neighbor where they bring an international artist,
Yes.
like rocking the daisies.
Officially, yes.
You know, like we have like
a
people.
lineup. A
Yes,
proper
can I
lineup.
tell you a story, ne? I was once in Eastern Cape, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. And we were planning, it's okay, with December spend like a few weeks or whatever. Durban never came up.
That's the thing, because even Chris Brown is coming right now.
What's the problem with Durban, guys?
He loses. He loses. He markets. Can I tell you something?
But they-
right
they're-
now,
but they're able- wait,
right now,
but-
international artists
wait.
are coming to South Africa.
Yes.
Chris Brown is coming to South Africa.
But it's not gonna
There's
come.
a possibility, Guti.
You want Joburg and Cape Town.
There's a possibility in Africa.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's not going to come to Durban.
You even sure, ne?
Yes.
Why not? Why engage?
But the funny thing is like
We have everything,
Listen, but the funny thing
I
is
feel
like
like
when
people
it's time
don't
to
spend.
sports, MTN 8, it is like KZN is my bit and it's filled within hours.
Yeah.
That's what. There's no about the phone goes like KZN. There's no about the was cooking like KZN. It's just because people are not given what they need. They're given whatever that is there.
Can I tell you the hard truth? Durban is falling apart.
It is.
Yeah.
Durban, we've lost Durban to whatever is going on. I'm hotel are closing down.
Ish.
Yeah.
Shaka Marine is falling apart. Most of it is falling apart. As the stories we've heard, the most of the municipality can't even afford to maintain it. Like, to come on. Who's afford to buy? Who can buy it?
And I think even like
No
people's
Muslim.
park and most of my pay is expensive.
Yo! Whoa.
Expensive.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Why do you think many events are running away from?
Yes.
People's park?
Hence, we're even asking why is
What?
Utuks in there? Why
It
aren't they
in-
at Moses
it was my
Mabhida?
bigger.
Yes.
Bro. That shit is expensive.
Really?
Dude, there is no talks in the hoster once a year. From January up until now, we are discussing, have a meeting. My rejection, I show left and right and center. You'll never know because you're not part of it.
Yes. Understood. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they go through.
Man,
Oh.
it's been great chatting
It's
to you,
been
my
amazing.
brother. It's been amazing. I wish you could drag it longer. Right now, by the way, if you
Thank you
could
for
see,
coming through.
my mind is like always in the door because people are now saying close it down. They're trying to shut us down, honestly. But like, you know what? we're gonna bring you up sometime, bro. Because I think you're gonna be the friend of the show for now on, bro. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You like
Definitely, yeah, we have to.
You
Yes.
like once in a
Anytime.
while, you're gonna bring,
You have to pull through.
pull through just because you're not like a regular guest.
I'm here.
It's just like recruiter.
I fly, yo. I come back to South Africa, yo. We live in a family, same family.
Yeah, man,
100%.
like, it was great chatting to you, my
Been
brother.
great. Thank you so much
And
for
bro, like,
coming.
Anyway, bro, like any social media, whatever, tell the people to follow you.
Who
Dog.
are you?
Okay, just follow me on Instagram only.
We didn't even talk about
Nangu_PC.
Oh, simple.
Yeah, that's easy, bro. Like, thank you so much,
Yeah.
man. Babs,
Thank
What
you.
up?
It's been great.
it's been amazing.
Ladies, aniziphathe kahle. Santhanda.
Where my man? Now you mad.
Imalila.
Now you tell.
So anyway, like this is a podcast about nothing. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you.
This is the podcast about nothing with your host, Leo Black, the Unfiltered Fool, and his co-host, Miles.